Hi there. Welcome to the Friday Nights in the Morning show. It's your boy, Mexican, with your other host, White.
I classify as English.
I classify as a toaster, except my gender, get out.
What's it called?
Anyway, we hope you had
During
a great Thanksgiving
oh
week.
yeah, yep,
So,
Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great time avoid avoiding. That word sounds so weird now since I said it wrong about at least 7 times. Avoiding relatives and eating as much leftovers as possible, since I know you probably still have some in your refrigerator.
you're not lying. You're not wrong.
I know I do.
I mean, we had four Thanksgivings, so,
I had two.
and they were all hosted at my house. So, yeah.
I had two. I had one at different houses.
You see, we had one Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then my family left, and then my other side of the family came Friday evening. So we had like four. It was intense.
I was listening to a comedian the other day, like talking about family,
Yeah,
and he was like, he's one of those like, Larry the Cable Guy.
yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah.
like in that group, and he was just on the radio one day,
Oh,
and this was like pretty funny to me at least. And it was like, if you go to a family reunion to meet women, you might be a redneck.
well, I mean, what if you meet a woman that you like and it's like your cousin? That would technically make you a redneck in
It's
a
also
way.
illegal.
That too. I mean, yeah, yeah, it's illegal. So we've learned that being a redneck is illegal.
So, Friday we went bowling. My cousin and three of my friends and my
Yeah,
brother. We went bowling, and there was a group of drunk people right next to us. The
yeah.
last time I had an experience with a drunk person, they yelled at us
Over there at the
and
bowling.
got kicked out at the bowling alley, and then blamed
Yeah,
it on us for having a good time doing something sort of stupid.
yeah. You talked about it
Shot
in a
putting a
couple
bowling
episodes
ball.
ago.
Yeah,
I remember that. I
yeah. I don't know. It might be in episode 2
think so.
or 3. And it's definitely not number 1.
And it's not a number four.
No, I wasn't even there. I was at
Yeah.
A&M.
What were you at A&M for?
My brother
Okay, I thought so.
being successful.
Uh, Something I'll never understand.
At least he's not getting his degree in something like totally useless, like art.
Like art
Do you think an art
becomes
degree is useful besides like teaching?
honestly no, and I honestly don't plan on going to college. So
What are you gonna do instead?
that's a great question. I really don't know. I'm kind of just gonna wing life like I wing everything else, which is not a good idea, and I don't recommend anybody else doing it. But that's just me. Let's be honest, I'm gonna probably be homeless a year after I get out of high school.
As everything soon spirals out of control, as Jewish Muslim begins selling drugs.
Sells memes on the like black market.
Get some high level memes.
Ooh, I
Real
get arrested
spicy.
for stealing memes. Wait, does stealing a meme equal plagiarism?
Um, if they like copyrighted it,
Holy
like
crap!
it's
So if they have like a watermark on the meme, technically
technically, yeah, that's
it's a good plagiarism.
plagiarism.
Jesus, I could like be in jail for like 3 life sentences and
I have so many memes on my phone.
20 years.
I don't
Actually, I don't
know.
think I have any memes saved onto my phone. They're
Um,
just I delete them right after I post them.
how long is a sentence for plagiarism? It is jail sentence. Plagiarism can also be considered a felony.
Oh my god.
If a plagiarism copies and earns more than 2,000. Oh, if that's like selling.
Oh,
That's like if you like got a CD,
yeah,
like
with a movie on it or something.
and you like copied it, and if the copies, like if he got a bunch of copies, and then they all like he sold them all or she, for more, they gained more than 2,500 dollars. He
Well,
can
then
face
let's
up
make
to
a
one
couple of
quarter of a million
bets.
in fines and up to 10 years in jail.
Oh my gosh. You know what this
So,
means? We need to sell enough that it won't be a felony and we won't be charged for it harshly.
like, acquire enough money for it's like 2,499.
Yeah.
Stop,
Then after that, we just stop and we sell something else.
and then we all just get into that. Boom, beat plagiarism.
Got that right. You got to beat the system.
But then they get it like since we're in Texas, let's search up the bill for Texas. There's different ones. Copyright laws. Dude,
I don't think states should have the right to make their own laws.
states got its rights.
Lol, you thought? No, I'm kidding.
Thanks,
I
thanks.
was about to. I was
Last year
about to.
history teacher.
You what?
I said thanks last year history teacher.
Oh, who'd you have for history last year?
Misek.
Me too.
Didn't you ever first period?
Yeah.
I could hear Jacob being thrown against the wall. Some days, 'cause I was in the class. I was in this.
Carlton's.
I was about to say Cromwell. Yeah, there's only like 10 people in that class.
Yeah.
Nathan was in there at some point, and then he got kicked out, and I cried.
Nathan Butch.
Yeah, and
Yeah. My first.
then Richard was in there until he got suspended. And then all I
Interesting.
had was Chandler. I did also have Tommy.
You know, the only reason that my cousin and I decided to make that mixtape last night was because of Chandler. Like Chandler, because I posted on Snapchat my cousin like freestyling like really badly, and Chandler was like, if he can rap about Hennessy, I think that was it was like an alcoholic drink. I'll give him a shout out on Instagram, and he did it. And then he's like, "Wait, when is his mixtape coming out?" And I told Chandler, in the morning, and I told my cousin about it. He's like, "We have to make a mixtape by the morning." I'm like, "Yeah." So we stayed up from like 2 to 4 making that mixtape.
Sick. That night.
Yeah,
That was last
that
night,
night.
right?
Um,
No, that was last. That was Friday night, right?
it was Friday night. Yeah.
All right. I went over to Jake's,
You
and
what?
I went over to Jake's,
Yeah.
and we basically it was like 3 o'clock. He was like, "Jones, are you tired?" Like,
Jake
no.
Avance?
Who?
Avance?
Gavins? No.
Which Jake?
Carol.
Oh, okay. Because as soon as you said Jake Avance just sent me something on Snapchat.
No.
Anyway,
And
continue with your story.
it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's like, "Jones, are you tired?" Like, no, I wanted to do something. And then he's like, "I'm tired." And then like, cut 2 hours later, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. And Jake's like, okay, yeah, we should go to sleep. And so we go to sleep. I wake up like 2 hours later, and turns out Jake didn't fall asleep, and he's like outside like making a fire.
What the hell?
Like I could see him through the window with his dad, and they were making a fire.
What time was it?
I think it was 8. Like
Gosh.
we went to sleep at 6. Well, I did. And it was 8, and then I like woke up. Was like, what the heck? I fell back asleep and woke up at 10.
Jeez. That sounds like something I would have done. Are
That was a great day.
you going to London with the band?
Oh no, I'm not.
No, me either.
No way. Terrorism.
terrorism. Fidel Castro died on Friday, which is odd because Friday was Black Friday, the most communist holiday of the year.
Yes. Okay, do you know what Black Friday means besides us slaughtering Indians or Native Americans?
I don't know. I'm gonna assume that we'll hang some knickknacks on Fridays back in the
No.
day or something.
It's because the companies use that day to have their sales. So most companies or some companies could possibly be in the red zone, and the red zone is you're losing money or you're not gaining money. And then Black Friday has all these sales, and so many people participate where they get pushed into the black zone, which they're making profits. That's why it's called
That
Black Friday.
makes a lot of sense. My sister asked me why it was called Black Friday. I think on Thanksgiving, and I told her, well, because they lower the price so black people can actually afford things.
It's awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I still have that smoke grenade.
You what? Oh, you still have that smoke grenade? Where'd you get it? What the heck? At a gun show or something?
No,
Where'd you get
I
it?
went paintballing with Jake.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
We picked it up. There's like
You should,
another one that was in the field that I accidentally dropped, and I just forgot about it.
you know, if we ever hit like 100 subscribers, you should light up, or you should like use that grenade in your house.
No, it will stain the floor. It'll be on the walls.
You should do it in your room.
I have white ceilings. My ceiling will be yellow.
You should do it in your room.
Open up the window. I have a fan blowing out the window, so it'll just suck it all out.
Do you want me to like just say it right here on the show? We hit 1,000 subscribers that you will use the smoke grenade in your room.
I will not, but I will go to like a school and put it in the playground.
Or you can put it in the bathroom at our school.
That would be awful. I'd actually get like expelled.
I feel bad for the janitors. Like they're actually pretty lit.
Like, why is it yellow? Why is everything yellow?
God,
Weaponized
this guy had
urine.
some weird piss.
Weaponized urine.
I think that's what we call mustard gas, isn't it?
Mustard gas is a combination of sulfur and chlorine.
You know, I'm pretty sure I've experienced mustard gas, the effects of mustard gas in the eyes whenever you heard about what happened, right?
I know exactly
Yeah,
what happened.
yeah. Uh, pretty sure I felt how that would feel
That was a
that
sick
day.
pep rally.
It didn't happen in the pep rally. It
I
happened during
know,
lunch.
but it's the only reason why it did happen is because of the pep
Let's be honest. Because of that incident, we're probably never going to do a blackout pep rally again. You
rally.
know,
So
about
they,
10 minutes after that incident, they called up Richard to go to the nurse's office, and they asked me, and like, I couldn't see anything because I had stuff over my eyes.
like, were
Like,
you able to open up your eyes?
yeah, I could. They were open. I just couldn't see whenever, like, the
Really?
first couple of seconds, I couldn't see anything at all.
So you felt how did it feel to be blind?
I was scared, and I was on the floor, and I didn't know it. But no,
All I have is my
so the
taste and
nurses.
smell. I'm in the
I mean, if
bathroom.
I knew what happened and Egg was dying, but in the nurse's office, about 10 minutes after it happened, they took Richard in there. And I knew the nurse was in there, so I had to watch with what I said. But I was like, Richard, if I hadn't known you for as long as we've known each other, I would still be so mad at you, but I already forgive you. And it's only like 10 minutes so far, right? Mm. And so the nurse is like, so you're not mad at him or anything, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not mad with him. It was an accident. And then the nurse is like, wait, why were you cutting it up? And Richard's like, I don't know, I was bored. And then the other nurse is like, what did you cut it up with? And he's like, my ID. And there was just awkward silence in the nurse's office for like a minute. And they're like, okay.
I'm so glad Richard owned up to it, though. He was a man. Real man
I
about
mean,
it.
I expected him to own up to it.
No
Because
reason
I
not
mean,
to.
Richard owned up to the whole what was it, brass knuckles thing.
Yeah.
You know, Coach Sloan told us he told Richard what was in his pocket, and Richard was like brass knuckles, and he pulled it out and gave it to Coach with no problem.
What an interesting fellow.
I mean, I've known him since forever. I mean, I have a picture and a photo album with me and him from January 17th, 2005, and I put it on Snapchat yesterday. Think stole my story.
I don't know. I'd have to look at it. I still, the
My eyes still burn though. Um,
I'd
from
expect
everything
them
I said.
to. Yeah, guys. That mixtape that was previously uploaded, there will be another one coming soon with a new high-rising rap artist, Underground. It'll be featuring another person, not only Rod Dog be there, featuring another new underground hip hop rap artist, only known as Sinarf.
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 That's the type of rapper I like. Oh,
Sounds like
but
a drug.
no, but the Raw Dodd made another. He made one more song, and he said it's the last song he's ever gonna make. At least that's what he says so far. And he wants me to post it on here, but again, I'm gonna need your permission too.
How is it? Yeah, you should go for it.
All right, I'll post that.
Like
I'll
send
probably.
send it to me over to like Instagram or something.
All right, it's 2 minutes, so I'm gonna have to send it in two parts. And for some reason, Instagram takes like days to send one half. So I'll probably try to send it to you through Skype.
Okay.
Or I could upload it and have it as unlisted or private. You can just watch it from
You
there.
just do that.
But yeah, it's better than the than the mixtape that we made at like 4 in the morning.
Still, it was so bad.
Like I said, we weren't really trying to be serious or anything. And then like
Where'd you get
everybody
those
was asleep.
beats?
YouTube. Did you like the
Royalty
Kahoot
free.
one?
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, that sounds oddly familiar.
Yeah, we got a Kahoot remix. And
Um,
then originally instead of the Christmas one, because he was like, we need a Christmas special, and I was like, um, we'll have to write another song. Or he's like, let's write another one for a Christmas special. I went, no, 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 no. We're only gonna do three. And he's like, okay, well, let's get rid of the third one for this Christmas one. And the original one, the original third song was gonna be him, be the whip song or whatever. Watch Me Whip. And in the beginning, he is gonna be like, you already know who it is, and I was gonna be like, Rodolfo, Rodolfo, and it was so bad. It was gonna be bad. I mean, it was already horrible.
all right, we're out of time. I think we're at like 19 minutes.
All right, well, we hope that you guys enjoyed listening to tonight's podcast. We hope you have a great week. I probably won't since we all have to go back to school, but
Yeah,
that's
Thanksgiving
just the
breaks over. Rip.
rip the break. I probably
And
gonna
say
be up to like
hello to exams.
got that right. I'm probably gonna be up till like 4 in the morning doing homework that I had all week to do, but I actually didn't have all week to do because I was too busy.
All right.
So yeah,
Yeah, keep a lookout on for that new hot diss track. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, later, dudes.
Later.